What's up, everybody? Good freaking Thursday morning to you. What a day, what a day, what a day. Hey, I'm here today to tell you what I wore. I'm here to tell you how I feel about it. And I'm going to give you the lowdown. This is the first time that I've done anything from the house of Kilian in almost 100 episodes. Can you believe that? And it's my favorite house. So stay right there. This DB. And I'm about to take you behind the nonsense. So today we are going to talk about Dark Lord from Kilian Paris. It used to be called by Kilian, but people like Big Beer B used to say Dark Lord by Kilian. Who would have thought you had to use by twice? No. Anyway, I'm going to tell you something. I used to hate Dark Lord. When I first got it, I did not like it at all. It was definitely not my favorite by Kilian at the time, by any means. Of course, everybody knows I love Black Phantom. That is my favorite Kilian Paris fragrance. So I really liked this. I really enjoyed it. On my skin, it gave me 2 hours projection. On my shirt, it gave me 3 hours projection. It kept projecting. The thing that I like about it the most, and kind of dislike about it the most, if it makes any sense, is the booziness. I really like how the booziness opens up with it. I just kind of wish the booziness would flourish with something else. Even on my skin, the booziness was very boozy. I mean, it was rum. I mean, it didn't smell too awful bad, but just that's what the projection pretty much was just rum. And then you had to deal with it another hour on your shirt. It's still on my shirt. Anyway, so I really enjoyed when it dried down on my skin. It gave me 9 hours on my skin. Another banger, man. 2 days in a row, or 2 out of 3 days getting something on my skin, lasting quite some time. Actually, it still smells, but I mean, you got to put your nose up to it, but it's still actually pretty strong. And I just absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fragrance. After it dries down, gets rid of that booziness, I kind of catch like a bunch of woods and a bunch of pine. It really turns classy. And guys, I've gone away from calling it old manish or old timey. I just call it classic. Somehow or another, it really turns classic. It smells absolute. There's cedar in there. There's some kind of pine in there, I believe. Of course, I always put the notes at the bottom. But it just really turned into something very nice. I enjoyed it. It was well worth wearing to me. The more I wear Dark Lord, the more I like it. The more I become to appreciate it. It's something that, man, I've had like 3 bottles of Kilian, and I got rid of every single one of them. I've had Back to Black, Pure Oud. I had a partial of something else. Can't remember what it was. I'll be honest with you. But those are the 3 I had, and I got rid of all 3 of them. And it's just so hard to get the Black Phantom. If you do, you'll get it at a high price. Same thing with Dark Lord, if you can even find Dark Lord. I haven't seen anybody have it. So definitely those 2 are definitely, and Back to Black are the 3 that I really like to have in my collection. Every time I find it for the cheap, something always happens. Somebody snags them things up cheap. I know OG Gabriel one time had a 100 ml refill for $150. And I hit him up for it, and he's like, bro, I just sold it. So now he usually hits me up and is like, hey, I know you like this house. Would you want me to keep it? And if I like it, he'll keep it for me, which is greatly appreciated. So I want to talk to you guys about a service that I use a guy yesterday had come to the house and brought me a Fire Stick I bought for $55, fully loaded with everything on it. It was by somebody called Wicked. I will put his information down here at the bottom. He is from my hometown. I guarantee you, if you want him to ship it, I guarantee you he'll put everything on it. It's so well, it's easy. It looks just like cable TV with all the amenities, UFC, you name it, you have it. I'm from Maryland, and my Maryland news, hometown news is on there. Is absolutely wonderful. So the guy's having some health issues. He was a real good guy. Man, hook him up, man. Buy a Fire Stick. Cut that freaking cable, because I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. And get, I think my stick says I had 2,700 and some channels. If you can't find something to watch in 2,700 and some channels, there's something wrong with you. So anyway, I will put his information down at the bottom. And if you guys want to get something from him, $55 for a second generation Fire Stick, brand new in the box. He has them brand new. He takes them out the box. He programs them just specifically for you. So tell him I sent you. Maybe we both get a little bit of a discount. Who knows? Wasn't promised that. I just thought the guy could use a little help, being that he has some health issues. And it was an absolutely great service. So I know this is fragrances, guys, but who doesn't like to cut the cable and watch UFC and every football game, baseball game? I do. So once again, I'll put his information down at the bottom for the third time, and I'll keep repeating myself. So anyway, tomorrow I will have some really nice things. I got some things coming in I'm pretty excited about. So stay tuned, man. And don't forget, Exposed TV will have its first episode on Monday. And I got a surprise. If I can get 50 subs by Monday, I'm giving something away. I'm not going to tell you what I give away, but I'm giving something away. See if you can get me to that 50 subs by Monday. All right? It's DB, and I just took you behind the nonsense. Have a great morning, everyone.